Italian olive oil aru bhejor gunere সমৃদ্ধ Jack olive oil body oil.
Power Grid Corporation of India to upgrade substations across Northeast to maintain region's power highway and ensure 24/7 power supply in the region. 7 to 8 substations set up for immediate gradation. Frontal district organizations enforced 24-hour lightning band in Manipur Senapati, shut down in connection to physical assault and robbery of 2 Senapati youth in Thobal. Strategic boost to Meghalaya Congress ahead of KHDC polls. Several senior NPP leaders from Ribhoi joined Grand Old Party. Former advisor, secretary and working president of NPP Nongpo bloc joins Congress. Mothers rise against illegal sand mining in Dudhnoi along Assam-Meghalaya border. Garo Students Union, All Bodo Students Union and Mothers Union of Assam and Meghalaya urge people to come together to put a stop to illegal sand mining in Dudhnoi River. Festivals and celebrations being observed for the first time since ethnic violence broke out in Manipur. Kuki-Zo community celebrates Chavankut in Kangpokpi and Churachandpur. Festive preparation underway for Ningol Chokoba in Imphal Valley. Renewed hopes of peace and normalcy in Manipur. And major flashpoint in India-Canada relations. India lodges protest on allegations against Union Home Minister Amit Shah. MEA summons Canadian High Commission official.
Evening Prime is brought to you by
Yamaha, Call of the Blue, Indian Super League, Let's Football,
and
Patanjali Dant Kanti, full fresh.
We start with the top focus. Power Grid Corporation of India, the central public sector undertaking under the Union Power Ministry engaged in transmission of bulk power across states, is planning to upgrade substations across the Northeast to ensure uninterrupted power supply in the region. Speaking exclusively to Northeast Live, Madhusudhan Datta, Chief General Manager of Asset Management at Power Grid's Shillong office, said the initiative aims to maintain the region's power highway with robust systems capable of withstanding challenges such as natural disasters. To enhance efficiency and reliability, Power Grid is replacing outdated equipment with modern technology, ensuring quick recovery from any power disruptions through emergency restoration systems.
There are many, maybe around 12 stations it is going to happen in this, because we are actually having presence, we are having in this northeastern area, we are having 22 substations in different states, on all the 7 states. So depending upon projects come up in different phases. So depending upon the completion of the 25 years, 35 years life, we are upgrading these projects. So around 7 to 8 projects it is happening, stations it is happening.
Well, the upgrade will support reliable power distribution in Upper Assam, Nagaland, Manipur and the broader Northeast region. Although no new projects are planned at this stage, the current efforts target existing substations that have been operational for over 30 years, aligning with the 2024-2029 tariff regime. Approximately 7 to 8 substations are set up for immediate upgrades. And on to the big story from Manipur now. The Naga People's Organization has enforced a 24-hour lightning shutdown in Senapati district starting from 4 p.m. today in connection with the physical assault and robbery of 2 Senapati youth in Thobal. The NPO stated, with no response from responsible CSOs representing the involved community to mediate or redress the issue, the organization has started a lightning 24-hour shutdown starting from 4 p.m. today, followed by restriction of all commercial vehicular traffic beyond Senapati district headquarters. Addressing the media, H. Kuba Peter, NPO president, stated that despite the gravity of the incident, there has been no attempt by the responsible civil society organization representing the involved community to mediate or address the issue. The president mentioned that the victims are well aware of the parties involved. However, the culprits are attempting to feign innocence. NPO further warned that they may intensify their stance with further measures if deemed necessary.
Despite the gravity of this incident, there has been no attempt by the responsible civil society organization, the CSOs, representing the involved community to mediate or redress the issue. The victims are well aware of the parties involved. However, the culprits are attempting to be innocent. Our patience has been tested and we are left with no option but to take steps to protect our people and maintain peace and harmony within the district. Therefore, we are compelled to implement a restriction on all commercial vehicles traffic movement beyond Senapati district headquarters. Additionally, we may intensify our stand with further measures if deemed necessary.
And earlier yesterday, Manipur police had arrested a KCP cadre for having been involved in the assault and looting. The incident in question took place on Thursday when two youths from Senapati were assaulted and robbed in Thobal. Frontal organization from the district had strongly condemned the incident and demanded stern action against the perpetrators. Shifting focus now, at a time when the Congress party seems to be losing its strength and influence in Meghalaya, several senior NPP leaders from Ribhoi district officially joined the Grand Old Party today, giving it a big shot in the arm. The joining of these senior leaders marks a strategic boost to the Congress's influence in the district. Notable figures include Min Singh Makri, former advisor of the NPP Nongpo bloc, Lawrence Nongram, former secretary of the NPP Nongpo bloc, and Stoin Sinkley, working president of the NPP Nongpo bloc. Besides the trio, several others also joined the Congress today. The new members were welcomed at a grand ceremony led by District Congress President M.G. Kharshanlor, besides other party officials. The former NPP members were urged to collaborate in strengthening the party's foundation and addressing community priorities in Ribhoi district. Moving on, mothers came out today to register their strong protest against illegal sand mining in Dudhnoi River known as Manda in Meghalaya. The Mothers Union of Assam and Meghalaya border under the chairperson Soma Marak organized a meeting today to firm up a plan to put a stop to illegal sand mining from the river that is threatening the lives of people in the area in both Assam and Meghalaya, their crops and their homes. Leaders from Garo Students Union, Assam State Zone, Garo Women Council, All Bodo Students Union, Garo Gaon Bura Association and other organizations from both Assam and Meghalaya took part in the meeting. Dhiraj Basmatari, advisor of APSU's Gwalpara unit, urged all to join hands in the fight against illegal sand mining from the Dudhnoi or Manda river to save aquatic life and people's lives and property from erosion. He alleged that hundreds of overloaded trucks are transporting illegal sand towards Guwahati, while the police and forest officials are looking the other way. He said police and forest officials are allowing these sand-laden trucks to pass through in lieu of some petty cash. GSU Assam State Zone President Folding R. Marak said that if people of the area come together and strongly protest, the government will be forced to stop the illegal sand mining. They said that illegal sand mining was taking place in the Boko River too, but due to the people's strong protest, it stopped. Marak said that because Nokmakundi and nearby villages are already facing erosion and lack of water for cultivation, even in the rainy seasons because of illegal sand mining. The first joint public complaint regarding extraction of huge illegal sand mining at Nokmakundi and Kalikapara was lodged on the 14th of March 2023, and accordingly action was initiated against the illegal miners and the authority had seized their equipments used in sand mining from the mining site. However, after 1 year, the activities started again.
মূল উদ্দেশ্য হল যে আমাৰ যি দুধনৈ নদীখন আছে এই দুধনৈ নদীখনত যি ইলিগেল চেন মাইনিং হৈ আছে বালাজী মাইনিং হৈ আছে এই ইলিগেল মাইনিংটো বন্ধ কৰাৰ কাৰণে তেওঁলোকে এটা পদক্ষেপ লৈছে আৰু পদক্ষেপত আমি গোৱালপাৰা জিলাৰ নিখিল বড়ো ছাত্ৰ সন্থাই পূৰ্ণ সহযোগ দিছোঁ কাৰণ বৰ্তমান যি মানে বালাজী সৰবৰাহ হৈ আছে এই সৰবৰাহটো আমি গম পোৱাত উইদাউট চালান চলি আছে আৰু যি মাইনিং হৈছে এই মাইনিংটো ৰাইজৰ ওচৰত মানে গভমেণ্টে কোনো হেয়াৰিঙৰ মানে ব্যৱস্থা লোৱা নাই বিনা হেয়াৰিঙত তেওঁলোকে মানে টেণ্ডাৰ কিবা কৰি মানে বেপাৰটো চলি আছে
And our correspondent from Tura, Biplab Dey, has more details on this. Let's listen in. Biplab, so how bad exactly is the illegal sand mining situation there, and what did the joint meeting decide, Biplab?
Pretty bad in the sense, it's actually getting dire due to the fact that this mining has been unchecked, and the river banks that we've seen are not really that big that actually can take that much of, extraction of sand being, taken out from this entire river. The Manda River actually starts off in Garo Hills and continues on to Brahmaputra. There have been places along the banks of this river where the extraction of the sand has been so big that even the river bed has been showing. There is no longer sand there. There are now stones over there which actually are protruding out of the banks. And not only this, the impact has already been felt in the lower reaches of Meghalaya and not only in Assam, where there was a bridge that was supposed to be built between two villages in the Kentra area. Now there's no sand to actually look into the banks of to actually dig into, because the sand has all been removed from there. And this is all not only impacted this, it has also impacted the fact that the river has actually become smaller due to the fact that there's no sand there.
মুৰছাল যেন কবিতা কাৰণ ইয়াৰ চিৰসংগী ইটালিয়ান অলিভ অইল আৰু ভেষজৰ গুণেৰে সমৃদ্ধ জেক অলিভ অইল বডি অইল
কবিতাৰ দৰে চালে জগাই তোলে মনত নতুন সুৰ
নিম আৰু চিট্ৰনলাৰে তৈয়াৰী নিমাইন চিট্ৰ 1 লিটাৰ এতিয়া মাত্ৰ 110 টকাত আৰু লগতে মাগ এটা একেবাৰে ফ্ৰী
নিয়মীয়া বাৰ্তাৰ দেওবৰীয়া পৰিপূৰিকা সুকন্যাৰ এইবাৰৰ বিশেষ আকৰ্ষণ বিশিষ্ট বিজ্ঞানী ডক্টৰ জয়ন্তী চুটিয়াৰ সাক্ষাৎকাৰ প্লাজমাৰ সহায়ত বিকল্প শক্তিৰ উৎস স্থাপন সন্দৰ্ভত সাক্ষাৎকাৰত আছে বিতং তথ্য প্লাজমা পদাৰ্থ বিজ্ঞানৰ শেহতীয়া গৱেষণা আৰু মানৱ সভ্যতাত যুগান্তকাৰী অৱদান সন্দৰ্ভত বিস্তৃত ব্যাখ্যা প্ৰকাশ হ'ব এই সাক্ষাৎকাৰটোত শূন্যৰ পৰা শিখৰলৈ শিতানত আছে তিনিচুকীয়াৰ মন্দিৰা বৰুৱাৰ স্বাৱলম্বনৰ সংগ্ৰামী যাত্ৰা আৰু গাহৰি পালনেৰে কামৰূপৰ চাংচাৰীত ৰুণা ৰফিকৰ অনুকৰণীয় প্ৰয়াস প্ৰকৃতি আৰু পৰ্যটনৰ শিতানত আছে মহাপুৰুষজনাৰ বঙাইগাঁৱৰ অভয়াপুৰী বিষ্ণুপুৰ সত্ৰ লগতে আছে গল্প কবিতা শব্দচয়ন কুইজ আৰু সপ্তাহটোৰ ছবিকে ধৰি পঢ়ুৱৈৰ বাবে বহু আকৰ্ষণীয় সম্ভাৰ পঢ়ুৱৈসকলে নিকটৱৰ্তী বাতৰি কাকতৰ পৰিৱেশক আৰু বিতৰকৰ সৈতে যোগাযোগ কৰক
Late Kailashnath Sharma Memorial Trust organizes Invitational Inter-School Children Chess Championship from November 8 to 10th, 2024 at Sneha Bandhan, Tripura Road, Jayanagar, Guwahati. For more details, contact 9864443051.
শিশুসকল হৈছে আমাৰ ভৱিষ্যত সন্তানক সফল মানৱ ৰূপে গঢ় দিয়াত অভিভাৱকৰ কৰণীয় বহুত এই অভিভাৱকত্বৰ বিষয়বস্তু
On to another big story now. From sounds of gunfire to sounds of festive crackers, music and lights. The mood in strife-torn Manipur is changing fast. After over a year of gloom and doom, sadness, tears and strife, festivals are being held for the first time in conflict on Manipur ever since May last year when violence shattered the state. Now, people of Manipur are celebrating their festivals, that is, rekindling hopes that peace and normalcy will soon follow. Yesterday, the Kuki Zomi community across the state celebrated its post-harvest festival, the Chabangkut. The festival was celebrated with a solemn prayer event rather than a festive celebration. In the valley districts, festive preparations are underway for Ningol Chakoba, a traditional Meitei festival celebrating the bond of love between married women and their paternal families. Keeping with the festive mood, the government of Manipur organized its first fish fair since the unrest. The annual fair, held at Hapta Kangjebung in Imphal East, featured over 180 stalls and showcased fish from more than 250 farmers, offering affordable prices to attract a large crowd. Thousands of visitors came to purchase fish ahead of the festival. Titular King and Rajya Sabha MP Maharaja Leshemba Sanajoba also called on the people to celebrate Ningol Chakoba while also being mindful of the present situation in the state.
This Ningol Chakoba festival is performed since time immemorial, from the time of Nongdalai and Pakhangba. So this festival signifies the love between the brother and sister of our community. So we have to continue this festival in spite of this violence. So we have to continue this festival. Peace is very important in our Meitei community from birth to death, because we are not defeated. So many people are in the relief camps. So many people have sacrificed their lives for the sake of our state. We have to organize, we have to perform our festival regarding considering all these facts.
Today our fishery department is being blessed by the people of Manipur for making this event successful, because last time we could not able to perform this function due to the violence in our state. But this time we're expecting more from the fish farmers. That is, last time we produced 1 lakh kgs of fishes, but this time we are producing 1,50,000 kgs of fishes in spite of this violence and a year gap. And also there was flood also, so due to the problem, even we have that problem also, we are producing more production.
Yeah, like this fair is an annual feature, and this year's this fair is the 45th edition. Yeah, we are offering the fish price of different fish species on an affordable at an affordable rate, and at the same time we are also providing these stalls free of cost to the fish farmers as well as those anyone participating in the mela, and on top of that the transportation charges are also borne by the department.
As the situation returns to normalcy day by day, today, for the first time since the last 3rd May of 2023, Government of Manipur, the Festivities Department have organized a fish fair in Manipur in connection with the Ningol Chakoba. By seeing this fish fair, this is the first fish fair that have been organized after the eruption of violence in the state, and yes, many fish farmers are given chance with free of cost to open stall in this fish fair held at Hapta Kangjebung in Imphal East. And right now, many people from the state, from various parts, from the hill and the valley district, came here to purchase the fish that have been sold in affordable prices. And yes, stalls have been opened for the internally displaced peoples, where the IDPs, the produce of IDPs can be sold here. For now, with camera person Rosen, this is Lucky Lalakum reporting for Notice Live from Imphal.
And our Imphal correspondent Lucky Boy Singh gave more details on the festivities. Let's take a look.
Today, the government of Manipur, for the first time after the eruption of the violence in the state, have organized a fish fair. This is the first that government of Manipur is organizing in Manipur, and as well as this time the people in both the hill and valley wants to celebrate the festival. And as yesterday itself, while the rest of the nation celebrated Deepavali on 31st, and people in the state of Manipur have also celebrated Deepavali warmly at yesterday, and tomorrow the rest of the nation is going to celebrate Bhai Dooj, but in the state Manipur, people of Manipur will be celebrating Ningol Chakauba on the valley and Chavangkut at the Kuki dominated area. And yes, by seeing all this, yes, people of both the hill and valley wants peace and the happiness that they have before the eruption of the violence. And again, by showing the spirit, by seeing the spirit of both the people in the valley and the hill, all the people wants peace. And yes, government of Manipur is also working very much hard to control the situation, to bring back the normalcy back. Various officially and unofficial talks were being created by the government of Manipur in India. And yes, as the government is also working very much hard, as well as the witnessing of peace day by day in the state of Manipur, both the community are joining the festival this year.
Right, and also Lucky, tell us a little bit more about the fish fair that was organized. You know, so many different varieties of fish there and also being given at affordable prices. So tell us, how was the turnout during the fish fair? How many people came? How was the response? Are people enthusiastic?
Yes, Ronak, the fish fair this fish fair has been inaugurated by the Manipur MP, come titular king, Laisemba Sana Jauba, and by the fishery minister Haikam Dingo. And yes, after the opening of the festival, more than thousands of people from various parts of the state came and purchased the fishes that have been produced by the farmers of Manipur. And the department have made a target to sell 150,000 kilos of fishes in today's fish fair. And still now there were presence of people for purchasing fishes, as well as to join the fish fair. Right now I am presently at the Hapta Kangjibung, where the fish fair is being organized. Yes, maximum of the stall have been closed as their products have been sold out. And yes, except the stall for the IDPs, the internally displaced people, left out, the stall will still remain unchanged, as no one came to purchase. But yes, some could be seen, and maximum of the stall which sells different varieties of fish that have been produced in the state under the supervision of the fishery department, under the supervision of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, as well as under the supervision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Yes, fishers are keeping interest in producing fishes, and as of today, the department have produced 33 metric ton of fishes, and the actual demand is 53,000. So department is also working very much hard and distributing various kind of schemes to the fish farmers as to fulfill the demand of the state. And yes, still now you could witness that there are lots of people coming out just to purchase the fishes that have been sold in the fish fair, as well as to join the celebration, as this is the first festival, or this is the first government organized fair after the eruption of violence in the state.
হৈছে আমাৰ ভৱিষ্যত। সন্তানক সফল মানৱ ৰূপে গঢ় দিয়াত অভিভাৱকৰ কৰণীয় বহু। এই অভিভাৱকত্বৰ বিষয়বস্তু হিচাপে লৈ সজাই তোলা হৈছে আইনা জীৱনৰ নৱেম্বৰ মাহৰ সংখ্যাটি। ইয়াৰ উপৰিও পাঠকে পঢ়িবলৈ পাব আইনাত স্বাস্থ্য, সৌন্দৰ্য, ফেশ্বন, কেৰিয়াৰ, খেল জীৱনৰ, ভ্ৰমণৰ কাহিনী, পৰ্যটন, খাদ্য সম্ভাৰ, ছবি জগত, গল্প, উপন্যাস আদি নিয়মীয়া শিতানসমূহ। জানিবলৈ সংগ্ৰহ কৰক আইনা জীৱনৰ নৱেম্বৰ মাহৰ সংখ্যাটি। আইনা জীৱনৰ অতি শীঘ্ৰে সংগ্ৰহ কৰক আপোনাৰ প্ৰিয় আলোচনীখন। সকলো পাঠকলৈ শাৰদীয় অলেখ অযুত শুভকামনা।
পতঞ্জলি কচ্চি ঘানি বিশুদ্ধ সৰিয়হৰ তেলত বিশুদ্ধতাৰ তীব্ৰতা এনেকুৱা যি লৈ আহে চকুলৈ পানী, আৰু যেতিয়া পৰিবেশন কৰা হয় তেতিয়া সকলোৰে মুখলৈ আহে পানী। সোৱাদ আৰু বিশুদ্ধতাৰ সংযোগ পতঞ্জলি কচ্চি ঘানি সৰিয়হৰ তেল।
हीरो मेरे टीम से होगा, मेरे टीम से चांस ही नहीं है। मनुदा, आप तो फुटबॉल एजेंट हो, आप बताओ।
अगला हीरो वेस्ट बंगाल से होगा।
देखिए ISL सिर्फ जियो सिनेमा स्पोर्ट्स 18 पे।
প্ৰতি গৰাকী মাকৰ এটাই প্ৰিয় বস্তু খাদ্য কৰি তোলে পূৰ্ণৰূপে সুস্বাদু সোৱাদেৰে পূৰ্ণ কিন্তু স্বাস্থ্যকৰ পেট ভৰাই খোৱা খাদ্য মাৰ আশীৰ্বাদৰ প্ৰতিগৰাকী মা কৰে ভৰসা মাতৃ স্নেহেৰে ভৰা পতঞ্জলি বিশুদ্ধ গৰু গাখীৰৰ ঘিউ
আইনা জীবন দর্পণ অন্তরার বিশ্লেষণ আইনা দৃষ্টি সন্তর্পণ আইনা অন্তহীন
প্ৰকাশ পালে নৱেম্বৰ মাহৰ আইনা জীৱনৰ অতি শীঘ্ৰেই আপোনাৰ কপিটো সংগ্ৰহ কৰক
And now on to the big story from Sikkim. An alternative highway is all set to open to North Sikkim, which will target the tourist spots of Lachen and Lachung and also boost tourism in the area. Sikkim Roads and Bridges Minister N.B. Dahal has informed Northeast Light that the under-construction alternative highway from Naga village to the popular tourist destinations of Lachung and Lachen is expected to open within a week. This announcement brings a wave of relief to travellers and locals who have faced limited access due to a prolonged roadblock since June this year. The state highway at Naga village has remained impassable for months, disrupting travel and tourism to the scenic regions of Lachung and Lachen. The alternative highway's completion will restore connectivity, enabling smoother access and ensuring that tourism activities resume without hindrance. Minister Dahal also confirmed that tourist permits for Lachung and Lachen will be issued starting next week. And on to the big story from Assam. Even as online trading fraudster Dipankar Burman continues to be in police custody, 6 employees of his DB stocks firm have also been taken into custody. The 6 persons detained have been identified as Jintumoni Kalita, Sujit Das, Nitumoni Chaudhary, Pooja Patel, Bishwajit Burman and Mahesh Rajak. All 6 employees of DB stocks have been detained at the Panbazar police station for questioning. Noteworthy is that police had also detained other persons as well for questioning on Friday. The anomalies in the dealings of DB stocks started to emerge in July when an investor from Hyderabad lodged a complaint with the police about alleged fraud. Very soon, investors were seen gathering at the DB stocks office in Guwahati's Bora service area after they discovered that they too had been duped of their hard-earned money. Dipankar Burman's 7-day police custody is set to end on November 6th. And meanwhile, a multi-crore online investment scam mastermind Bishal Phukon has been sent to 12-day judicial custody. The ruling was pronounced by a CBI special court where Bishal Phukon was produced today. Along with Bishal, 3 scam-accused persons have also been sent to judicial custody. They have been identified as Ranjit Kakoti, Abhijit Chand and Swapna Nildas. Meanwhile, Bishal Phukon's co-accused Sumi Bora, her husband Tarkik Bora and her brother-in-law Amlan Bora continue to remain in jail. And shifting focus now. Leo Expo confers a Leo Expo Award on eminent Assam journalist and Northeast Live editor-in-chief Wasbir Hussain and well-known actress Seema Biswas at its Silver Jubilee Year celebrations. Leo Expo, one of Northeast India's leading trade exhibitions, conferred the Leo Expo Award on eminent journalist from Assam and editor-in-chief of Northeast Live Wasbir Hussain and well-known Bollywood actress from Assam Seema Biswas at a graceful event held in Guwahati today. The awards are being given in recognition of their contribution to their respective fields and contain a cash award of Rs 50,000, a memento and a citation highlighting their work and contributions. The awards are part of the Silver Jubilee Year celebrations of Leo Expo International. The event began with the lighting of the lamp. Chief Information Commissioner and former DGP of Assam, Bhaskar Jyoti Mohanto, spoke at length about the rich body of work of both Hussain and Biswas. Mohanto spoke about his close association with Hussain as a journalist and him as a cop for decades. He also mentioned about the book Satras and Dargah, co-authored by him and Wasbir Hussain. Mohanto also spoke about the many achievements of Seema Biswas, who shot to national and international fame and caught everyone's attention with her powerful role in the film Bandit Queen.
Seema Biswase Ahomok bar khojure pratistha korile Mumbai jagatkhonot tar pisotu teo Sangidhana Academy Award paise 2000 manot তাৰ পিছত তেওঁ স্ক্ৰীন এৱাৰ্ড পাইছে আৰু দীপা মেহতাৰ ৱাটাৰ নামৰ ছবিখনত তেওঁ শকুন্তলা ভূমিকাটো পালন কৰি and that's a big thing internationally. She has been kind of accepted as an actor of repute. Wasbir is more than a সাংবাদিক. Wasbirৰ পৰিচয়টো কেৱল সাংবাদিকতাৰ মাজতে সীমিত ৰখাটো অনুচিত হ'ব. Very original books or very original thought process has emanated out of his wonderful English, wonderful writing, especially in English language. He commands a lot of respect and love from the people in the society, and I wish him all the very best. It's a great, great selection in the selection committee. Congratulations to you and congratulations to both of you, Seema and Wasbir.
এখন ফুলাপ গামোচা, এখন পাটৰ শাৰী, এটি ফুলৰ তোৰা, স্মাৰক, উপহাৰ আৰু 50,000 টকাৰ এখন প্ৰতীকী চেক এয়া এই সন্মানৰ ৰূপত প্ৰদান কৰা হৈছে। এক সুন্দৰ মুহূৰ্ত উপস্থিত সকলোকে এজাউৰি হাত চাপৰিলে এই মুহূৰ্তটি আৰু উপভোগ কৰিবলৈ অনুৰোধ কৰিছোঁ।
In his acceptance speech, Wasbir Hussain thanked the organizers of Leo Expo and the jury for the award and said it makes him feel honored and more responsible.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Leo Expo and the jury for selecting me and thinking that I'm worthy of this award. And any award makes one humbled, and I'm also very humbled today after receiving these awards. And I've received a few awards in the past also, but every award makes me more responsible in my work, because journalism is a medium where you have to cater to the society, to the people. You have to work always for the people's interest in mind, and I'm sure this award will also enthuse me and encourage me to work hard for the channel that I am heading right now, that is Northeast Live, and this is an inspiration for me, and I'm sure it will help me to carry forward my work in a more meaningful manner.
And accepting the award, Seema Biswas said she feels humbled and inspired.
Honor for me, because getting an award from home, it's really very, very special and very much inspiring and very close to my heart, and I'm feeling very really excited for it, and would like to thank Leo Expo.
And speaking about the award, organizer of Leo Expo, Parvez Khan, said that they look forward to honoring many more achievers with the award.
Yeah, first of all, Leo Advertising is conducting this event for the last 10 to 12 years, and I'm totally very happy today that Mr. Wasbir Hussain and Seema Biswas has got this opportunity to get this award from Leo Advertising, and hopefully in the near future we will also give this award, and we will keep up the trend like this. and many congratulations to both of them, and I wish them very good luck in the coming years.
And also present during the award giving ceremony were former Chief of Special Branch and ADGP of Assam Police and APSC Chairman Pallab Bhattacharya, Senior Journalists of Assam Pranoy Bordoloy and Prashanta Rajguru, Vice President of Pride East Group and Chief Managing Editor of News Live Zarir Hussain, popular Assamese actress Malaya Goswami and eminent singer Manisha Hazarika. This year, Leo Expo, being held at Maniram Dewan Trade Center in Guwahati, is celebrating its Silver Jubilee year. And speaking exclusively to Northeast Live, Seema Biswas spoke about her upcoming projects, including the Tamil and Hindi web series. Let's listen in.
Would like to know from you what are your projects you are currently working on and what are the upcoming projects?
I just finished one very exciting for me. It's a film called Jolly LLB Part 3, and I completed that shooting. And Family Men 3, just one day shooting, it's pending now. That and one Tamil web series that is also very exciting, and I'm looking forward to, like it's just shooting over, editing is going on, and 2 Hindi web series, and yes, one Bengali film just going to be released in Calcutta, and 2 Hindi film. One, it's about that story. They are changing the name of the film. It's very interesting police officer's character I'm doing there. Amit Saad is the hero, protagonist of that film. So at the same time, I'm looking forward to do something in the theatre field. So let me gearing up myself to do theatre also. I'm doing.
And shifting focus to another big story now, the diplomatic row between India and Canada continues to deteriorate. The government of India today rubbished Ottawa's Deputy Minister David Morrison's allegations against Union Home Minister Amit Shah as absurd and baseless. Addressing the press today, MEA spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal said the government had summoned the representative of the Canadian High Commission yesterday regarding the latest Canadian target. Jaiswal further stated that the government has made known to the Canadian representative through a note that India protests in the strongest terms to the absurd and baseless references made to the Union Home Minister.
We had summoned the representative of the Canadian High Commission yesterday. A diplomatic note was handed over in reference to the proceedings of the Standing Committee on Public Safety and National Security in Ottawa on October 29th, 2024. It was conveyed in the note that the Government of India protests in the strongest terms to the absurd and baseless references made to the Union Home Minister of India before the committee by Deputy Minister David Morrison. In fact, the revelation that high Canadian officials deliberately leak unfounded insinuations to the international media as part of a conscious strategy to discredit India and influence other nations only confirms the view Government of India has long held about current Canadian government's political agenda and behavioral pattern. Such irresponsible actions will have serious consequences for bilateral ties.
And speaking further on the diplomatic row, Jaiswal expressed dismay, stating that some of India's consular officials were recently informed by the Canadian government that they have been and continue to be under audio and video surveillance. Jaiswal further said that the government of India has formally protested to the Canadian government as we deem these actions to be a flagrant violation of relevant diplomatic and consular conventions.
Officials were recently informed by the Canadian government that they have been and continued to be under audio and video surveillance. Their communications have also been intercepted. We have formally protested to the Canadian government as we deem these actions to be a flagrant violation of relevant diplomatic and consular conventions. By citing technicalities, the Canadian government cannot justify the fact that it is indulging in harassment and intimidation. Our diplomatic and consular personnel are already functioning in an environment of extremism and violence. This action of the Canadian government aggravates the situation and is incompatible with established diplomatic norms and practices.
And on to another big story now. Ahead of the crucial village council elections likely to take place in the next 2 months' time, the Tripura Congress has intensified its statewide campaign for peace and unity by organizing a Sanghati Padyatra, spreading peace, harmony and tranquility in Agartala. The rally, which is part of a larger campaign against what the Congress describes as the politics of hatred, propagated by the ruling BJP, began on October 31st, commemorating the death anniversary of former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, and will continue until November 19th, her birth anniversary. Senior Congress leaders, including State President Ashish Kumar Saha and MLA Sudeep Roy Burman, joined the Agartala rally today, rallying participants with calls to counter divisive tactics through unity and love. Addressing the media, Roy Burman highlighted what he claimed was a rise in fundamentalist ideologies and polarization since the BJP came to power.
Ever since the BJP came to power at the central, we have seen a growth in the fundamentalist forces, sowing the seeds of hatred and vitiating the atmosphere. We believe in one theory, as our leader has spread the message of love, कि मोहब्बत का दुकान खोलो, मोहब्बत से जीता जा सकता है. आम जनता में विभाजन मत करो, भाईचारा प्यार से आम जनता का दिल जीतो, नफरत का बाजार बंद करो. Keeping that message, we want to spread the message of love, peace and tranquility.
নিম আৰু চিট্ৰনলাৰে তৈয়াৰী নিমাইন চিট্ৰ 1 লিটাৰ এতিয়া মাত্ৰ 110 টকাত আৰু লগতে মাগ এটা একেবাৰে ফ্ৰী। নিষ্টেলৰ হৈতে নে খেলা খেল
নহলে হ'ব স্বাস্থ্য ফেল।
স্বাস্থ্যৰ হৈতে হেতালি নেখেলিব। পতঞ্জলি ফিজিক্যালি ৰিফাইন্ড ৰাইচ ব্ৰান তথা সয়াবিন তেল আনক আৰু সুস্বাস্থ্য পাওক।
নিয়মীয়া বাৰ্তাৰ দেওবৰীয়া পৰিপূৰিকা সুকন্যাৰ এইবাৰৰ বিশেষ আকৰ্ষণ বিশিষ্ট বিজ্ঞানী ডক্টৰ জয়ন্তী চুটিয়াৰ সাক্ষাৎকাৰ। প্লাজমাৰ সহায়ত বিকল্প শক্তিৰ উৎস স্থাপন সন্দৰ্ভত সাক্ষাৎকাৰত আছে বিতং তথ্য। প্লাজমা পদাৰ্থ বিজ্ঞানৰ শেহতীয়া গৱেষণা আৰু মানৱ সভ্যতাত যুগান্তকাৰী অৱদান সন্দৰ্ভত বিস্তৃত ব্যাখ্যা প্ৰকাশ হ'ব এই সাক্ষাৎকাৰটোত। শূন্যৰ পৰা শিখৰলৈ শিতানত আছে তিনিচুকীয়াৰ মন্দিৰা বৰুৱাৰ স্বাৱলম্বনৰ সংগ্ৰামী যাত্ৰা আৰু গাহৰি পালনেৰে কামৰূপৰ চাংচাৰীত ৰুণা ৰফিকৰ অনুকৰণীয় প্ৰয়াস। প্ৰকৃতি আৰু পৰ্যটনৰ শিতানত আছে মহাপুৰুষজনাৰ বঙাইগাঁৱৰ অভয়াপুৰী বিষ্ণুপুৰ সত্ৰ। লগতে আছে গল্প কবিতা শব্দচয়ন কুইজ আৰু সপ্তাহটোৰ ছবিকে ধৰি পঢ়ুৱৈৰ বাবে বহু আকৰ্ষণীয় সম্ভাৰ। পঢ়ুৱৈসকলে নিকটৱৰ্তী বাতৰি কাকতৰ পৰিৱেশক আৰু বিতৰকৰ সৈতে যোগাযোগ কৰক।
Late Kailashnath Sharma Memorial Trust organizes Invitational Inter-School Children Chess Championship from November 8 to 10th, 2024 at Sneha Bandhan, Tripura Road, Jayanagar, Guwahati. For more details, contact 9864443051.
শিশুসকল হৈছে আমাৰ ভৱিষ্যত। সন্তানক সফল মানৱ ৰূপে গঢ় দিয়াত অভিভাৱকৰ কৰণীয় বহুত। এই অভিভাৱকত্বৰ বিষয়বস্তু হিচাপে লৈ সজাই তোলা হৈছে আইনা জীৱনৰ নৱেম্বৰ মাহৰ সংখ্যা।
On to another big national focus now. At least 2 terrorists were gunned down by security forces during an encounter in Jammu and Kashmir's Anantnag district today. The gun battle broke out after security forces initiated an anti-terrorist operation in the area. Reports said one of the terrorists was a foreigner while the other was a local, adding that it is yet to be ascertained as to which group the terrorists were affiliated with. Officials said the operation is still ongoing and further reports are awaited. Meanwhile, heavy gunfight was also reported from Srinagar's Khanyar area. As per reports, the encounter began after security forces launched a cordon and search operation following inputs about the presence of terrorists in the area. An official said that the hiding militants fired upon the joint party as they approached the suspected area. Another encounter was also reported from Bandipora district today. The Indian Army said on X that terrorists opened fire on security personnel and escaped into the jungle. Following the incident, the army has launched a cordon and search operation in the area. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has spoken on the series of encounters that rocked Jammu and Kashmir today.
सिक्योरिटी लैप्सेस का प्रश्न नहीं है। यह तो आप जानते हैं कि पहले कितनी आतंकवादी वारदातें होती थी। अब तो बहुत ये कहा जाए कि अब पहले के कंपैरिजन में बहुत ही नगण्य हुई हैं और हमारी सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस पूरी तरह से सजग हैं और ऐसी परिस्थितियां वहां पर पैदा होंगी कि फिर आतंकवादी वारदातें पूरी तरह से वहां से समाप्त होंगी और जम्मू कश्मीर का तेजी से डेवलपमेंट भी होगा।
जिस तरह से परिवर्तन हुआ जम्मू कश्मीर में इलेक्शन के बाद टेररिस्ट अटैक बढ़े हुए हैं, कुछ जो सिविलियन पर काफी अटैक हो रहे हैं।
नहीं, देखो ऐसा ये नहीं कह सकते कि बहुत बढ़े हुए हैं, लेकिन जो भी हुए हैं इधर 1, 2, 3, 4 घटनाएं हुई हैं वो निश्चित रूप से दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण हैं और हमारी सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस पूरी तरह से सजग हैं और उसका जवाब भी दे रही हैं। ऐसा नहीं है कि उसका जवाब नहीं दिया जा रहा है। बहुत सारे टेररिस्ट मारे भी गए हैं।
And meanwhile, former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Farooq Abdullah today said that attempts are being made by certain elements to destabilize peace and tranquility and demanded a proper investigation into the matter. Abdullah asserted that terrorists operating in Jammu and Kashmir must be caught alive so that the source of terrorism can be identified through interrogation.
इसमें एक बात जरूर है कि इसकी तहकीकात होनी चाहिए कि ये कैसे है कि हुकूमत आ गई है और ये हो रहा है। मुझे तो शक है कि वो लोग तो नहीं कर रहे हैं जो इस गवर्नमेंट को डिस्टेबलाइज करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। नहीं तो क्यों नहीं पहले हो रहा था? आज क्यों, क्या वजह है? इसकी इंडिपेंडेंट इंक्वायरी होनी चाहिए। हाँ, ये सब एक क्राइसिस पैदा करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
इस वक्त खानियार में भी अनफॉर्चुनेट एनकाउंटर।
हाँ, अगर वो पकड़े गए ना जो ये कर रहे हैं, पता लगेगा कौन कर रहा है। मारना नहीं चाहिए उनको पकड़ना चाहिए और पकड़ के उनसे पूछना चाहिए कि कौन उनके पीछे है। वही रास्ता है।
खानियार एरिया शहर श्रीनगर का बीच वाला एरिया है।
हाँ, ये सब देखिए, मुझे बताइए कौन लोग हैं जो ये कर सकते हैं और किस लिए कर सकते हैं? इन सालों में क्यों नहीं किया? मुझे इस पर तशवीश है।
किस तरह का असर इससे पड़ सकता है?
कोई असर नहीं पड़ेगा, परवाह मत कीजिए। इन चीजों कामयाब नहीं होंगे। हम इसे निपट लेंगे इंशाल्लाह। लोग इसके साथ नहीं है।
शायद फिर हम हर बार ये नहीं कह सकते कि पाकिस्तान कर रहे हैं।
नहीं, सवाल ही नहीं। मैं इस बात में ये कहूंगा कि इसमें तहकीकात होनी चाहिए। हो कैसे रहा है? इसके बजाय कि इनको मारे, इनको पकड़ना चाहिए और पकड़ के हमें मालूम करना चाहिए कौन इनके पीछे है। कोई ऐसी एजेंसी तो पीछे नहीं है जो उमर अब्दुल्ला को डिस्टेबलाइज करना चाहते हैं।
तो हम कह सकते हैं कि प्रेजेंस ऑफ मिलिटेंसी दिखाने की कोशिश की जा रही है।
हो सकता है, मगर मिलिटेंसी है ही नहीं, अभी तक थी नहीं। अब कहां से आ गई? यहाँ तो नॉर्मल सी है। हर तरफ लोग आराम से जा रहे हैं, काम कर रहे हैं, सब ठीक है। टूरिज्म चल रहा है, शुक्र है अल्लाह।
And responding to Abdullah's statement, BJP leader Nalin Kohli said although the question is logical, India's military and Jammu and Kashmir police will give a strong, befitting reply to anyone who tries to bring violence and who has these nefarious designs.
Jammu Kashmir witnessed free and fair elections. People came out in large numbers, voted, and they elected a government of their choice. That government is now there in office. The question that is coming up is logical, that perhaps there is a conspiracy to somehow show or destabilize the functioning of the government. But our security forces, the army, the paramilitary forces, the Jammu Kashmir police will give a strong, befitting reply to anyone who tries to bring violence there and who has these nefarious designs. Additionally, there is need for political parties to reflect that in raising questions in the political space, they must not inadvertently strengthen the hands of those enemies of India and these terrorist organizations who wish to somehow create an atmosphere of uncertainty.
And on that note, I'll leave you with the top trending stories from across the globe in our Trending Now. Stay safe and keep watching Northeast Live. Stay tuned. To celebrate Halloween this year, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg shared festive photos of himself and his family on his social media accounts. Embracing a Hollywood action vibe, Zuckerberg dressed up as the iconic assassin from the John Wick movies, donning a sleek black suit and tie, clearly channeling Keanu Reeves' character. Although Zuckerberg was dressed as the Baba Yaga, netizens were quick to say that he looked more like Severus Snape from Harry Potter. A group of engineering students reportedly from the IIT Dhanbad celebrated Diwali in what can only be described as an Elon Musk style. The students light a firecracker and cover it with a plastic dustbin. Then, with a resounding boom, the dustbin launches spectacularly into the air, reaching the height of the 4-story boys' hostel, while cheers of delight erupt from the students below. Amid the Diwali celebrations, a video has emerged on social media showing an agitated family throwing a gas cylinder down onto the street after their neighbors disregarded requests to avoid bursting too many firecrackers. In the clip, now going viral, a man narrates the incident, explaining that someone had thrown the cylinder from the upper floors of a building at the family celebrating the festival.
गाइस ये सिलेंडर किसी ने ऊपर से फेंका है, कौन से फ्लोर से ये नहीं पता।
Rahul Gandhi and his nephew Raihan Vadra celebrated Diwali by participating in a painting and pottery lesson with local artisans in the national capital. In a heartwarming video shared on Rahul Gandhi's YouTube channel, the Congress leader said he aimed to understand the difficulties of their work. Sharing the video on X, Rahul wrote, and I quote, "A Diwali with those whose hard work brightens India."
सर पहले आपको तो जहाँ टूटा भंगा है निकालना है, हाँ, उसको स्क्रैप करना है। चलो चलो जो सब निकलेगा सर उसको निकालना है। ऐसे है? हाँ हाँ जी हाँ ठीक सही है हाँ सही सही। Come here, take off your glasses. You come now. You get this one of these and start working. नीचे थोड़ा टेढ़ा हो। डांटती तो है। हाँ डांटती है ना। अच्छा नहीं बना।
Two men were arrested in Pune for brandishing a fake gun while riding, sparking fear among commuters on Satara Highway on Friday, a police official said. Accused Akshay Gaikwad and Sunil Shinde, both painters, were arrested for reckless driving and public intimidation. The incident occurred between Vadgaon Bridge and Warje Bridge on Satara Highway. A viral video shows the duo's reckless behavior leading to their arrest. A video showing a pregnant woman cleaning the blood-stained hospital bed where her husband breathed his last has surfaced on social media. In the video, the hospital staff can be seen instructing the pregnant woman to clean the bed properly. After the video went viral, a show cause notice was issued to the hospital staff.